Hey there, and welcome to Underground Joey's Open Mic Podcast, the rebranding. We're doing real jokes, real people, no filters. That's what's happening today. Just wanted to chime in that we're going to be starting the new podcast, the Underground Joey's Open Mic. We will be bringing in some people to talk to us about some stories that they may have. Some comedians. Sorry, I'm just going to readjust a little bit. The comedians, some regular people, just people with some great stories. Anything that's real, folks. I'd like to make this an open forum where you can voice your opinions and give me your best jokes. Just wanted to let's start off. Let's start off with the finals of the FIFA World Cup. Listen, I'm a soccer fan. Or football fan. I'm actually a football fan. Soccer, second nature. I've grown up watching that and playing it my entire life. I was really looking forward to the FIFA 2026. I thought we were going to have this amazing rivalry and, climax and the drama of pinning the two best countries against each other, Argentina, possibly Portugal, Spain, it didn't matter, England, France, all these great teams in there that, potentially could have, written a different script. But early on, I started to figure out that Argentina did not do what they needed to do. If anything, they definitely tarnished the team with that horrible, horrible loss. Sad to say that they glided through their side and got to the end pretty much unscathed, and then finally met a team that was going to give them a bit of a battle and kick the shit out of them. Just technically, they were just a solid team. Listen, if you can't put a ball on net and you're in the finals at the World Cup, we got a problem, right? We got a big problem. So, with that being said, congratulations, complementos la España per la vencedora de la Copa del Mundo. That's my best Spanish that you're going to get. If it would have been in Portuguese, it would have been parabéns a vocês pela grande vitória de Mundial. And in English, if we're going to wrap it up properly, we should say congratulations to Spain for winning the FIFA World Cup. All right, off of that. Thought I'd rebrand. It's been a while. I want to get a few people in here, help out with the storyline. I've been working on some new comedy bits, going out to my open mics that we normally have on the Tuesday night, which it's been conflicting. It's been conflicting because I'm a big fan of the Pete Correale show. I think Pete Correale is just, let me kiss some ass while we're at it. Just amazing, funny man, funny guy, just super real, right? Real guy. I love that show. He's had me on a couple of times. I've been fortunate enough to, get to meet Cans and DJ Lou, who I've listened to for years and years and years. Also Pete and Sebastian for a long time, and Sam. I know of Sam, but I haven't really met Sam. But I know he's behind the scenes. He's hiding out there. But incredible crew. They're on the Patreon channel. It's called the Pete Correale Show. You definitely have to check that out. Super, super cool people. Just you don't find these kind of cats anymore. So I'm trying to get up and running and do my underground sessions and my Underground Joey and becoming Underground Joey. I'm supposed to have a smoke in my hand. That's what Pete says. He says I should have a smoke, and let me just show you what. This is what my new logo should be. I'm gonna get this done for me. This is how I should look. Should look like good old Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce. This is Underground Lenny, not Underground Joey. Underground Lenny. And if you don't know who Lenny Bruce is, do your homework. Right? Fair enough. Let's talk a little bit about the weather. We had a fire next door. Not in the house, but in the trees and in the mountains. And why is it when there's a fire around, everybody It's like, oh my God, people they just start texting you. They want to know, hey, are you guys okay? Did the fire affect the house? Did something? People don't understand that not all of us live in the forest, right? So when you get these news reports and these guys come on and they're like, oh, we just had this amazing fire. Thunderbolt hit down, lit the place up. We're on fire now. And, the homes just over that hill have been affected. They're going to be affected just over that hill. Side note, they don't let you know that just over that hill is like 30 kilometers, or maybe for your Americans, maybe 15 miles away. It's just over that hill. So let's not get everybody concerned. They get them all freaked out, right? People get freaked out when they hear shit like that. But that's what the news does. The news isn't here to tell you that, Jimmy helped the old lady cross the street. The news is here to tell you that Jimmy ran over the old lady. That's what it is. Never have I seen, the great things in the news, right? Like, oh my goodness, they went in and saved this one man, crossed the street, went into a burning building and pulled out 25 kids. He's a hero. How about all the guys who ran into the building and never made it out? Barbecue. Yeah, I don't know, that might have been a little bit deep, but that is what it is, Like I told you, real jokes, real people, no filters. That's the key, no filters. I like to tell it like it is. I'm hoping you guys are liking the new logo. I thought the Underground Joey's Open Mic podcast. I'm adopting the underground. When I feel like I've got to say stuff that's gonna hurt me, I'm gonna have to get Lenny on a piece of paper and just be like, underground moment, could be problems. Definitely, I should have this in a way that it can just come up and be like, Underground Joey meets Underground Lenny. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'd like something like that. Great. You can hear that's the trucks driving by in my neighborhood, because this is the best I can do with what I got. Don't want to make these long. Don't want to make them long-winded. The intros are in place. There's a vast group of comedians in my town that I do enjoy, and I do try to make it out every once in a while to see what's going on. And just to chime in, because, I love the community. It's always fun to hang out and possibly have a few laughs with the jokers. But I definitely wanted to touch base, let you know that I am going to be up and running again. The new podcast will be the Underground Joey's Open Mic Podcast. And don't forget, real jokes, real people, no filters. That's the way we're going to roll. All right, from Underground Joey to you, let's call that a wrap. Ching!